Today's presentation is about summarizing and note-taking, which is one of Marzah's research-based teaching strategies. First, we're going to look at the objectives for this presentation. The objectives are: you will be able to clearly define Marzah's strategy of summarizing and note-taking, be able to list strengths and weaknesses of summarizing and note-taking, and identify different tips to avoid the weaknesses of summarizing and note-taking in the classroom, be able to list different ways teachers can use summarizing and note-taking in the classroom. First, we're going to talk about, can you clearly describe Marzah's strategy of summarizing and note-taking? Summarizing and note-taking is defined when a student can read a given passage and is able to analyze and remove unnecessary information and then put it into their own words to understand the information better. But that was my definition. What does the researcher say about summarizing and note-taking? Marzah stated, students should learn to eliminate unnecessary information, substitute some information, keep important information, write/rewrite, and analyze information. Students should be encouraged to put some information into their own words. Now I want to talk about some strengths of summarizing and note-taking. When students uses summarizing and note-taking, it promotes better comprehension, encourages the use of synthesizing information, uses a higher order of thinking, like we talk about in class, and improve the skills to analyze information and identify key concepts. But what are some weaknesses of summarizing and note-taking? Summarizing and note-taking is not best for all learners. It's best for visual learners. And it's most effective when used with proper note-taking setup. A lot of kids today don't know how to properly take notes. The least effective method is verbatim, which is copying the exact same thing down and not rewording it in your own words. It's not effective whenever students don't revisit their notes again and again. Some ways to beat the weaknesses of summarizing and note-taking are: teachers need to properly teach students how to take notes and have these students put the notes into their own words. A good way to study is to reread or rewrite your notes and use different techniques and formats to make the notes complete as possible. What are some ways teachers can use summarizing and note-taking in the classroom? They can use identifying key concepts, bullet points, outlining, clusters, narrative organizers, journal summaries, breakdown assignments, quick writes, graphic organizers, column notes, diagrams, and more. Thank you for taking the time and watching this presentation about summarizing and note-taking. Have a good day.